Good afternoon, everyone. For those who haven't met, my name is Dr. Heather Channon, and I'm the National Feral Pig Management Coordinator. So on behalf of the Chair of the Implementation Committee, Ricky Archer, I'll welcome you all to this forum this afternoon. Ricky, unfortunately, is a late apology. We've had 162 registrants for this forum today, which is terrific, and I'm sure that many of you are interested to hear about what Brendan has to say in relation to foot and mouth disease and feral pigs. I'd like to do a welcome to country and acknowledging the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea and community. So we pay our respects to their elders, past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples today. The National Feral Pig Action Plan acknowledges and respects the cultural, spiritual and educational practices of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. So if you'd like to let us know the traditional lands on which you're joining us today, please let us know via the chat box. Also letting you know that this forum is being recorded, and all the recordings will be posted onto the Feral Pigs website over coming days. And we're using the webinar format today, so we can't take any oral questions. If you have any questions, please use the chat box or the chat function to register your questions, and we welcome those questions throughout presentations, etc. So please, encourage you there to ask questions. We've allocated lots of time for questions this afternoon, so there's two blocks of questions, one after Brendan's talk, and the other block after the presentations from both Scott, Marika, as well as Cliff, a producer who's joining us from Western Australia today as well. If we run out of time, any questions that aren't answered will be provided to the respective presenter, and we'll present those answers on the website together with the presentations. So they can be found on the stakeholder forum page. We've also set up a 6-question survey, only a short one. So please take a moment when you leave the forum to complete it, because your valuable input and feedback is really important to ensure that we're providing useful forums that are topical and relevant to you. I'd also like to acknowledge registrants from our Implementation Committee, members from our Scientific Advisory Panel, as well as our Indigenous Advisory Panel who are attending today. So the focus of today's forum is on working together to reduce threats from feral pigs. And our first speaker will discuss what role feral pigs may play in the transmission and control of foot and mouth disease in Australia. And we'll also hear from two of our demonstration site facilitators from the Whitsundays, as well as from the Midwest in WA. And they'll be presenting on how they engage their stakeholders to enable effective feral pig population control. So I welcome you all to this forum today, and we'll now take a brief opportunity to provide a quick update about where things are at with the National Feral Pig Action Plan.